Only a few months into the women's college basketball season, and one freshman has already got fans talking. One name has been on everyone's lips, and it's none other than JuJu Watkins. This teenager has got everyone buzzing, but if you still aren't convinced, then this video should do the trick. Let's find out why JuJu is the future of women's college basketball. Let's back up, shall we? JuJu Watkins was born on July 15, 2005 in Los Angeles to Robert Neal Watkins and Sari Watkins. Like most other kids, she started playing basketball in a park league at the age of 7, and ever since she got her hands on a basketball, her parents knew they had a prodigy on their hands. As a freshman at Windward School in Los Angeles, Watkins averaged 21 points and 9 rebounds per game, leading her team to the CIF Southern Section Open Division title game and the regional final. Then, as a sophomore, she increased her average points per game to 27 points and 12 rebounds. And with that sort of record, it was impossible to deny the kid the Los Angeles Times Player of the Year, an award she won in 2020, before also winning the Sports Kid of the Year by Sports Illustrated Kids. After averaging 25 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 3.2 assists in junior high school, Watkins was named California Gatorade Player of the Year, Miss Basketball, and Player of the Year by the Los Angeles Times and Los Angeles Daily News, all in a single year. While still in high school, Watkins was so popular that American stars like Chris Brown and 2 Chainz would show up to her games at Sierra Canyon just to watch the JuJu show. She scored a career-high 60 points on her high school senior night, which turned out to be the second most points in a game. After these impressive performances, the entire world of high school basketball might have erupted in chaos if she didn't win the Gatorade National Player of the Year and Naismith Prep Player of the Year. Speaking of awards, she's still got a few more. She again won Player of the Year awards from the Los Angeles Times and Los Angeles Daily News, as well as California Gatorade Player of the Year and Miss Basketball. And in 2023, Watkins also played in the McDonald's All-American game, where she shared MVP honors with fellow freshman sensation Hannah Hidalgo. So many awards, you say? Well, JuJu Watkins was just getting warmed up. The cherry on top was JuJu being the #1 player in the 2023 recruiting class by ESPN. She eventually chose to play for the University of Southern California over the other mouth-watering offers she received. College basketball is a whole different league, so JuJu wouldn't be able to beat that easily, right? Well, that was what we thought. On her college debut for USC, she recorded 32 points in just 31 minutes in a win over Ohio State. If you do the maths, that's about 1 point every minute. With that feat, she set the USC record for most points in a freshman debut, surpassing WNBA Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie. About a week later, Watkins scored 35 points in another win against Lemoyne. 9 days after that, she recorded 31 points and 12 rebounds. It was the first time she had consecutively scored over 30 points in 3 games, and this put her on the same level with Cheryl Miller, another legend. But JuJu still wasn't done. She scored 51 points and grabbed 11 rebounds in a victory over Stanford. With this performance, the freshman broke the USC single-game scoring record held by Cherry Nelson. Now, that's 3 records broken already by this 6'2" point guard. Oh, did I mention she's a national hero? That's right, folks. Watkins won a gold medal with the United States at the 2021 FIBA Under-16 America's Championship in Mexico. She averaged 20 points, 5.7 rebounds, 5.2 steals, and 3.7 assists per game, earning tournament MVP honors. Again, she won yet another gold medal at the 2022 FIBA Under-17 World Cup in Hungary, where she led her team to the gold medal and was named MVP again, after averaging 13.1 points, 6.4 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2.3 steals per game. But how does JuJu Watkins compare with other college basketball legends? Watkins had 4 30-point outings in 6 games. That's already more 30-point games than any freshman in USC history, pushing her past Paula McGee and Lisa Leslie, who each had 3. And don't forget that USC is a program that also featured players like Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, and Pamela McGee. And again, she has had the USC Trojans ranked number 6 in the Associated Press Top 25 poll. It's their highest ranking since 1994, when Lisa Leslie won the Naismith Award for the nation's best player as a senior. In 6 games, Watkins managed to total 161 points, 45 rebounds, 19 assists, 14 steals, 8 blocks, and 16 victories. In the past 20 years, the only other NBA, WNBA, or Division I basketball player to reach all of those numbers in any 6-game span was the king himself, LeBron James, who so happens to also be her favorite player. Of course, the best looks up to the best. LeBron, who had watched Watkins play against UC Riverside, said she's the next greatest thing in women's basketball. With that coming from a guy like LeBron, we can admit that she just might be the best thing in women's college basketball. Interestingly, JuJu Watkins is only going to get better. She isn't done with her first fall semester of college at USC. She still hasn't played a conference game in the Pac-12, but she is already taking over the program and breaking records set by college basketball legends. She's not merely a leading freshman of the year candidate, but also the potential future of women's basketball. Do you also agree that JuJu is the next best thing, or there's one other player who's been better? Let us know in the comment section below.